Like, I don't know, maybe you don't know, but I live off public support. I'm not working, not capable of working. I think I provide enough benefit to the world. I don't even need to work. Anyway, I have spiritual beliefs that back up me not even having to work either, by the way. It's not just because I'm messed up. The way I think the world works, I don't think I need to work. I don't think anyone needs to if they have the belief system, Depends what you believe, really. Your matrix is built in your own mind, The Talmud has a debate if you need to go to work or not. So maybe you're rooted in the other guy and I'm rooted in this guy. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, some of the people that send me money, dude, I don't even talk to them or tell them thank you, and they still send me money every week. Generally before Shabbos, I'll put out a request. A couple of people usually send me some money. And I'm just saying, like, that's proper charity. Sometimes, like, people are like, oh, I want to help you, but, like, what are you going to do for me? Or give me a job? Are you going to study Torah with me? Or, like, I don't know. I've had a friend, like, who I know has a lot of money tell me that I'm taking advantage of him. And he's not an ATM machine. And whatever. Like, as if, like, I need to be his friend more if he wants to give him money. Well, I gave him a good response. I think I said it says in the Mishnah, buy yourself a friend. Kenei lecha chaver. It says, buy yourself a friend. I think a good response. But anyways, when I ask for a handout, that's literally what it is, a handout. I'm not asking to earn your money. I'm not asking for a job. If you have a good job for me that you really think I would be good at, I mean, I'm open to hearing about it, but I don't really think that's realistic. What I'm trying to say is, I do need charity, and I've got some really good people who will send me money, no questions asked, and I don't even tell them thank you, dude. And I don't even talk to them. I literally just send out a Cash App request. And I've got like 3 or 4 people right now who I can just send out a Cash App request. I usually do about once a week. Anywhere from like 18 to 26 bucks. And they'll send it, I called my brother last night from Tel Aviv. He didn't want to send me a penny. It's not the first time he refused. I mean, I don't think he ever sent me money. My oldest brother. Which, by the way, it's like my dad's not helping me out, so my oldest brother is next in line for the one who should be taking care of me. Neither one of them is helping me out, So look at this cool path I take, huh? I'm trying to get down there to the gas station. It would be like 15 minutes to walk all the way around, maybe more, maybe like 20. Instead, I'd get down in like 20 seconds. Look, this is the only way around, literally. I can go 5, 10, 15 minutes that way, or this way. There's no way around. This is the only way down. Crazy. This really is not too much to put grip on your foot or to hold on to. I'm like the only one I know that uses this path, for real. Anyway, what am I trying to tell you guys? What I'm trying to tell you is that I'm in Israel and I need the help. I've got some people helping me out. It's not always enough. Sometimes it is. Sometimes I really go without. I'm just saying, like, basic things that I spend money on. Like, tomorrow is Shabbat, yeah? I'm saying it's Friday morning right now at 4:53 a.m. So what are my expenses right now? Right now, I woke up without cigarettes, right? I smoked my last pack yesterday. I got $11 from someone else who used to send me a lot more money, but I think their financial situation changed. I'm not sure. Anyways, $11 would have gotten me a pack of cigarettes, but not cigarettes and beer. And yesterday I needed beer, so what I did was I bought 2 beers and like a bunch of loose cigarettes, like 7 loose cigarettes. Smoked the last of that and woke up without cigarettes. Now I'm going to the gas station now that I got 18 bucks, going to the gas station to get a pack of cigarettes and a coffee, you know? That's gonna be the end of the money. You think $18 is a lot, I'm saying 11 bucks for a pack of cigarettes, more or less, here in Israel, between 11 and 12. Coffee here at the gas station, because it's the middle of the night, nothing else is open. It'll be like $4 or $5. That's it, you know, how much money is left for that 18? I'm gonna wake up in the morning, or I'm already woken up in the morning, but it's like, soon I gotta go shopping for Shabbat. What am I gonna buy? With how much money? I'm just saying, like, it sounds like that's what I was trying to tell you. My brother, that's what I was trying to say. My brother was jealous of me, telling him, like, blah, blah, you get charity? Why do you get charity? Dude, it's not like I'm fucking loaded, dude. I'm not. And I'm often go without. And I'm almost always living from day to day, or moment to moment, you know? It's like, what am I gonna buy? A bunch of beers and cigarettes. I'm saying for Shabbat, and a case of water, you know? Not even like food, not even like meat and wine, dude. The last time I bought meat and wine for Shabbos was a long time ago, you know? On Shabbos, I generally don't have any food to eat. I'm just saying. And during the week, it's like rough, but it's not as hard. Shabbos is harder, you know? I'm saying I almost never have what to eat on Shabbat, and that's the truth. Shabbat day, I go to Kiddush, but they don't really serve a normal meal at Kiddush. It's very hard to find Kiddush that actually serves a proper meal. Yeah, so proper charity, you don't even know who you're giving the money to, and the one who gets the money doesn't even know who sent it to him. That's the highest level of charity. Other levels of charity are very good too, you know? Like the people that send me money, that's charity. I've had people doubt me and say I'm not allowed to accept charity, blah, blah, blah. But you guys really don't know my position, so you couldn't judge. You know? Also, what I would tell someone who's concerned with that is like, listen, you're required biblically to what? Give 10%? And you're allowed up to 20, right? You're not supposed to give more than 20, but you're not allowed to, whatever, right? It's between 10 and 20. You want to give me charity and you're doubting whether you should give me money from that 10%, so give me money from your second 10% and start giving 20%. I'll just tell you, when I was working, I was giving 20%. I give it to my dad a lot because my dad was struggling. You give it to your family members first. My dad, I don't know. My dad was always telling us he was poor. Even though we grew up in a mansion and had all kinds of stuff. But I'm one of 15 children. I don't think my dad was really working. I think he was living off of his father-in-law, but I really don't know the situation. I didn't only give money to my dad. I didn't give all my charity to my dad. Maybe at a certain time I did when I felt like it was really necessary. I don't know. But yeah, I gave 20% of my paycheck every week to something that was charity. So that's what I'm trying to say. If you don't want to give me from your 10%, then give me from the other 10%. And if you don't want to give me from either 10%, so don't count it as charity. Count it as your doctor bill or whatever you need to count it as. That makes sense. Anywho, if you send me money, I will suspend it in Israel the same day, most probably the same day. If you don't want me spending it the same day, so send it in increments. If you don't want me, I'm saying if you want to give me 20 grand and you don't want me to spend 20 grand by sunset, so break it up. Give me like however much you feel a day, every day, you know? Instead of giving me one mass lump, so divide it into however often you want me to spend it. But generally, I don't go to sleep with money in my bank account. And it doesn't mean I'm like wasteful in my spending. I try to do very good stuff with my money and I try to plan it out accordingly. But if I do get money in my bank account, I spend it. I'm saying I can think of twice where I did that with large amounts. One recently, I got $500 about 3 weeks ago. I got $500, just a one lump sum of $500. I'm saying I spent it right away. It was a bit complicated to get it into shekels from the dollars, so I couldn't spend it all within 24 hours. But I'm saying it took me like 24, 48 hours just to get access to the money. But from when I got access to the money, okay, I didn't spend it all in 24 hours because I deposited it with someone. This time I was a little smart. I deposited it with a friend, and then, he helped me spend it. A good friend who I wanted to spend the money with. I went to Tzfat just to meet with him. I went to Tzfat, called him on the way. I said, I'm coming with money. We're going to spend it together because he's my good friend. And he protects me. I have a lot of people that want to hurt me in Tzfas. A lot of people, they already sent the mob to my house, to try to kill me. Or send me a warning or kick me out of town, So I'm saying a lot of people in Tzfas want to hurt me. This dude always protects me, always has my back, So it's not even about like him, it's about me. I don't want to be in Tzfas alone by myself. So for my own sake, Anyways, he has his own money too. It's not like he doesn't contribute. I'm just saying, I want to spend my money with him, not alone, if I'm going to be in Tzfas. So that's what I did. I deposited the money with him. But yeah, over the next couple days, however long that was, we did, spent all the money, sure. And then about 2 or 3 years ago, I don't remember when it was, I was doing a live. If you all remember, Yechiel made a party by First Station in Jerusalem. And there was like an axe throwing and whatever. Anyway, Kobe sent me $500, a lump sum. Dude, I spent it in the night. Spent it all that night. Pretty sure I spent it all that night. I can't tell you exactly on what, I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure I took myself out to a really good dinner. Like a really good dinner. I don't know if I was alone or if I was with my family at the time. I can't tell you, I don't remember. It's probably still all on my Facebook. I'm sure I shared about it. But yeah, some people would say that's like a manic type of thing to do. I don't think so. I'm not saying you can't be manic and spend all your money at the same time. And they can't correlate. They can. But it doesn't mean that someone's manic just because they spend money quickly. Like, what do they say? Correlation doesn't equal causation, right? This is more than that. I'm saying they don't even have anything to do with it here. It's not sometimes Yoel's manic and spends all his money. No, I'm always spending all my money. Anytime I had money. Dude, I went to America. I got access to all my money a few years back because I was living broke in Israel. And then I come back to America and I suddenly have access to my Chase bank account that they locked me out of. They wanted me to come into the bank with my passport and prove my identity before they unlocked my bank account. And I couldn't do that from abroad. They don't have Chase Bank in Israel, yeah? And they wouldn't do it for me online, which is funny because today I was trying to get into my Wise Bank account, Wise Bank, which you all can use to send money to my wife's Israeli account. That's probably the best way to send me money these days if I want to get cash, because my debit card doesn't work here in Israel. Anyways, I was logging into to see if I have an account to try to walk someone through sending me money through there. And they wanted me to verify with my passport a picture. It took like less than half an hour, I think, to get approved. Chase Bank couldn't do it for me. I don't know why. They couldn't do me a picture of my passport. They made me come into the bank. Anyway, so when I finally get to America after I don't know, a year, 2 years, I don't know how long, of having no money and being broke. Yeah, I got access to somewhere between $20,000 and $50,000. I don't know exactly how much it was. I spent that all within a good few months, less, not too long, probably a couple months. That was with my wife. That was while we were pregnant. Oh, this is the Israeli gas station. Anyways, thanks for the rats and the rave. Catch you later.